Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about dividing irises. And this is a great fall task that we need to get done in the garden. You want to go from after July, all the way into the beginning of November to get this accomplished. The first step you need to think about is that you need to dig around your rhizomes. We don't want to split any of those rhizomes in half, so we want to give plenty of space around it as you're digging up to make sure you're removing that soil and some of those outlying roots as you're grabbing the whole plant and all the daughter plants as you're dividing it out. The second thing you want to think about is you need to remove excess soil, and you may even need to water it and rinse those rhizomes off so that you can clearly see what's connected, where the daughter plants start, so that everything is clear and visible for you. So this one, you can see we've cleared it off. We've knocked off all the excess soil around it so we can clearly see that we have a daughter plant and we have the rhizome, the mother plant right here. This one, since it has produced this flowering stalk, as you can see, I kind of grabbed this one here, this flowering bloom. So you can imagine that we have this bloom on here. This one has now used all of its energy to bloom, and now this one is going to be discarded. But what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to split this daughter plant off of here. So we're going to look at the rhizome. We're going to go ahead and go down next to the daughter plant, and we're going to use the knife to split it apart. We're going to be very gentle on that, right? As we're kind of splitting, we're going to pull it apart with the roots. This one here will be discarded. So we'll be able to lay it to the side. This is going to be our daughter plant. We're also wanting to look at how many fans we have. We can see that we have 3 fans and actually almost 4 fans going on. So you have plenty of time to plant and transplant, because we can go all the way to November doing this, splitting and dividing of our perennials. But we want to make sure that we get it established. The best way we can get a good start on this, we're going to cut off any excess leaves that are no longer going to be needed. We're going to take these fans. If we have one that only has 1 fan, it's going to take a lot longer for that plant to get generating and going. We really want to try to keep the ones that have 3 to 4 fans if possible. And this is a great example of one that's going to be very viable. We're going to cut this back, these tops off, so that we can go ahead and get those transplanted out. So this way the energy is going into this root production and the rhizome to continue to grow, and so that we can produce these beautiful blooms. So if I'm going to transplant, I'm going to take these beautiful 3 daughters that we have, these new plants, irises, and I'm going to orientate them into this selection of 3. Because this will give us a great, when we have our picture and we aesthetically pleasing that we have a triangle planting, this will give us a nice grouping and a good orientation. So whenever we need to divide in the future, we'll know where our mother plants were planted. So when we're digging, we're not cutting those daughter plants inadvertently. This is a great time in fall to be able to divide your perennials. And you have time all the way up into early November, so you have plenty of time yet to get this fall task done outside this fall, and get these transplanted and have these beautiful blooms like this yellow one right here for early spring. If you have any questions, please let us know at Illinois Extension.